Talk about that a little bit.
Well, we worked hard this week. We felt like we needed to make a commitment to run the ball. Our offensive line is good, better. We felt like our backs were the healthiest they've been going in, and we liked our matchup on that side. We're a quick front, and I thought Kurt Roper and John Latina and the rest of the offensive staff had a great plan and knew it going in, and we really didn't have to throw the football, to be successful, which is a lot of fun, and a lot of people contributed to, 358 yards rushing.
Yeah.
That's a big night in anybody's book.
Coach, you spoke to the. You know what I talked recently about ball security, not turning the ball over, 0 turnovers. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, the term I told them again before the ball game, and I gave them a few things. One, that we needed to respect the football, and what that means is that the game is about the football, and take care of it on offense. On defense, you got to chase it. We got to get more. They have excellent skill. They're not easy to tackle. We had to get more people to the football, and we needed to take the football away some when we got the chance. And I was really proud of our team for taking that to heart all week long.
What do you attribute the resiliency to? You're down 17-7. A lot of Duke teams would have folded in the past, or a lot of teams would under the pressure to an athletic Miami team.
They've earned confidence. They know that we're a good football team. I mean, they know it. And it's because they've earned it. Nobody's given it to them. Nobody declared it. No coach declared it. You earn confidence. They've earned some confidence. They know how hard they've worked, all the way from Noel Durfee and his staff to, rehab is hard work with Hap and folks in the training room. This team has done all of that, and then certainly on the practice field, they've earned confidence. So it's just a whole lot of people involved in this process that have done their jobs well, players and staff included.
Coach, you spoke to the halftime message. Defense, it looked like in the first half it could be a shootout. Second half, you guys only give up a couple big plays, and that was about it. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, that's kind of defensive football. And we met as a defensive staff, and I told Jim, I said, the best thing that we've done is not giving up explosives, and we got to stay with that. I know it's frustrating to let them lay it off some, but you had to make them go the long way and just keep doing what we were doing. I told him I thought we'd done a great job in the first half. In actuality, we'd given up a punt return for a touchdown, we're not thrilled about, but you just stay the course. And the thing that our guys are doing is, even when we have a bad play, get in the red zone, they're competing on the next play. And we kept them out of the end zone a bunch. And so that was huge in that ball game.
The secondary was extremely active in the second half, breaking up a lot of passes. Can you talk about their growth and how they continue to just
It's
win
fun.
games?
A lot of good coaching, a lot of good playing, a lot of people growing up, a lot of people contributing. We're to a point now where we have a really true two deep in the secondary that can play. And that creates competition and energy. We've got some real leaders back there. Jeremy Cash has certainly become a leader and a guy that just continues to make big play after big play. You got Ross Cochran, who's not 100%, but I would have had to tie him up somewhere to keep him off the field tonight. And he'll be in there rehabbing tonight and rehabbing early in the morning and doing whatever it takes to get himself ready for Wake Forest. And it's one of the things you like about this team are the leaders.
Coach, you had Monday drop 3 or 4 punts inside of 5. You had Martin hit the big field goal, just barely cleared. How important was special teams for you guys to stay on schedule today?
Well, no doubt that it's always a big part of Duke football. We've committed a lot of time and energy to it. Zach Roper has done an incredible job this year in coordinating special teams. We feel like we got two as good a specialists, a tandem as there is in the country. We'll hit that ball like you want to hit it, turn around and stay in special teams. Jamison Crowder, 2 great returners, other than letting big number 75 tackle it twice. I'll talk about him a little bit on that one. We covered kickoffs. We had big hits. Shaq Powell had a tremendous tackle on kickoff coverage. I mean, it was happening all over the place. You're talking about active. Our special teams are active, and a lot of work goes into that, and it's really rewarding from a coaching standpoint when the players see all that happen. They can't wait to go back and work at it. Our guys don't dread special teams work, they enjoy it.
But you obviously,
About running the ball is, you don't ask the guys to pass, they don't put the ball in danger that way. But still, even the passes they threw, there wasn't anything close to an interception, it's not really. Can you address that in a way they made better decisions over the last?
I told you guys, I didn't think it would be hard for us to get their attention after the last few, weeks. And they're great people. And I will say this about Brandon and Anthony, tonight we played as if we have two quarterbacks. You can call it whatever you want. But they're such incredible people, and they really don't care who gets what credit or where. And that's a great beginning. They're not throwing interceptions necessarily because they're selfish. They just need to rethink some of the approach they were taking, and I thought they did a great job at practice under Kurt's guidance in that regard. It was really well done by Kurt and really well done by both players.
What
the team
expectation was feel as the game went on?
We had an idea going in, what we would do. I think I mentioned that. And then afterwards, somewhat feel, yes. And then Brandon got a little banged up, so we had to let his body settle down a little bit. And you kind of never know in that situation. But we're going to address this and keep trying to find out what's the best way for us to win football games. If we have to play two of them some to win football